Coach Mason. They started out extremely quick, and just for reason I made for hardcore, I just want to say spot Gerard Mason, who would have brought many records for Harrison College. In this stance, he's actually in his Harrison College clothes. I think he's doing some managing. I don't know if you can see him, Coach Mason, over there under the Chafette tent. And I'm sure he was very much involved in the Harrison College pep rally yesterday, just getting the athletes motivated for BSAT. And I'm sure he'll be a definite asset for the coaching staff to have under their belts.
Well, in order to be successful at these championships, everybody in the school has to be on board. And that is from the principal right down, teachers, staff, students, everybody. So that's very good. And in my time at Combermere, we always had someone or a number of people who performed the roles as managers, and they were out doing the thing, assisting with the check-ins and uniforms and pins and lunch and that sort of thing. So this is what you want to see coming through from the entire school population. Yes, and back to the race, Hannah had a very good start, and she tried to dominate the race early. Sarah somehow was looking a little sluggish, started to go very well after the second and third hurdle, but somehow fell away. But Hannah, excellent run, I think, looked very determined. Of course, trying to qualify for Corona. A good run from Foundation. That's 16 good points for Foundation. So again, they're trying to match St. Michael's, who picked up good points in the shot put and in the under-13 race.
Battle is raging in the stands, Carol.
Yes, definitely. We got Foundation and QC in a kind of I can't even get across the QC in time. But I tell you, right after that race, Foundation supporters were having a blast. The chants were going, y'all missed all the chanting. I was here. I was here. Alrighty, so we are definitely enjoying ourselves right here at BSAT, the first day of 2 days, the finals. Every time we get over to QC, I'm literally running. Literally running.
Before you get to QC.
I'm here already.
Okay, Carol, you want to know about some win readings. Okay, the very first 100-meter hurdles, the pentathlon. The win reading was 3.3. The win reading for the next two was 0. So we see we have some unpredictable win, and we just see how it goes as the day progresses.
That's good time for us to take a commercial break and to remind you that you're listening to live coverage of the 2019 Barbados Secondary Schools Athletics Championships.
When we use our passion to create something special, we cherish the experience that brings the result. It isn't always smooth sailing, but that's the beauty of it. Because through experience and the help of knowledgeable partners, we learn and grow together. And we dream bolder dreams for the future, confident that your passion and our expertise will bring an ever bright tomorrow. ICBL, always there when you need us most.
Burger King got king deals. Everything's still $10 and 40 cents. That's the deal. Monday to Sunday deals in rotation. You can chat me at any location. Let me break it down sick. Remember one beef chicken combo with a cheeseburger combo. 8 nuggets and fries. Yeah, let me go. I can't go all but to mention a few. You can walk in or easily drive through. Take a little pics at this whole man. You the got combo. Me the got combo for you. Burger King got king deals. Everything's still $10 and 40 cents. That's the deal. Rotation. You can shop me at any location. Burger King, home of the Whopper.
Sports have evolved. Equipment has evolved. Training has evolved. Even hydration has evolved. Because athletes have evolved too. Powerade is designed to be in balance with your body's fluids to give you fast hydration and energy when you need it most. Always forward, Powerade.
Proud sponsor of the Powerade Barbados Secondary Schools Athletics Championship.
Feel the fire succeed and reign. See success and be brave. 16 minutes to 12 noon. We'll be heading back to the finals shortly.
This is Dr. Sean Russell, family physician, speaking on behalf of Cancer Support Services. Colon cancer is the second most common cancer in men and women, second leading cause of death from cancer in Barbados. By the time you get symptoms, it might be too late. If you're 45 or over, come to Cancer Support Services on Darrells Road on 23rd of March between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Get more information on colon cancer. First time screens will be free, plus 5 more random free tests. Call 228-7081. Make sure your colon is cancer free.
Now is the time for you to fence your property with galvanized green, white, or brown chain link fencing and our brown band galvanized pole pipe, which are the longest lasting. We will give you a free estimate too on all your fencing materials. For building supplies, big or small, Brilliant Metals, we have it all. Brilliant Metals, we have it all.
Visit their website at www.williamsmetals.bb.
You've played the online game. Now you can scratch, mark, and win with Express Cash, the new instant scratch game, and win up to $40,000. With 6 draws in each ticket, there's so many ways to win. Get your $5 Express Cash instant tickets from Barbados lottery agents island-wide.
Barbados Lottery. Anywhere you want to go, anything you want to do, come on in and talk to us. We can make your dreams come true. Loans ready for you. Car, house, or land. We put you in the driver's seat.
Consolidated Finance. Call us today.
We put you in the driver's seat.
April 27th will go down in history. The Barbados Reggae Festival and FAS 7-Star present Buju Banton. The Long Walk to Freedom Tour. Saturday, April 27th, Kensington Oval, Barbados. Performing live, Buju Banton. Buju Banton. Wayne Wonder. Ragavan. Hosted by Roxy Romeo and Peter Coppin. Doors open at 7 p.m. Showtime 10 p.m. Get your tickets from the official box offices. General tickets $125. 3W stand $200. VIP $400. You pay more at the door. Buju Banton. The Long Walk to Freedom Tour. Saturday, April 27th, Kensington Oval, Barbados. Stay connected. Follow Barbados Reggae Festival and FAS 7-Star on IG or Facebook.
And it's back to the stadium. BSAC Finals 2019 compliments ICBL, Western Union Waterproofing, Frontline Trading, Road Soap Plastics, Barbados Limited, Powerade, Burger King, and the National HIV/AIDS Commission. OCM Regional Roundup at 11:55. Tracking the latest at 12 noon. Network news after that, and then back to the stadium. Right now, let's say good morning again.
Thank you very much. Welcome back to the National Stadium. We just had the first of 2 finals in the Open Boys Pentathlon, the 100 meters hurdles, won by Keyshawn Waterman of Alexandria. I have for Ned of St. George in second position. We have a few minutes before we head back for the news. Let's try to get in contact with the rest of the team. First of all, Harco Wilson.
Yes, 2 heats in this under 20 boys pentathlon, and I'm not sure if we have a situation like we did in the girls pentathlon, where athletes are doing that combined event as well as an individual event, but I'm pretty sure we will find 1 or 2. Also lining up, we have the under 20 girls long jump, and in that event we have Renita Sandyford of Leicester Horn, Jade Smith Padmore of Foundation, Tower Lord, St. Michael's, Kayla Codrington Springer, Tia Hines Saracen College, Lelani Haddock, St. Michael's, Dominic Lafon, Queen's College, Selena Johnson Springer, Maisha Nelson Combermere, Dominic Wood Foundation, Akela Morris Harrison College, and Shania O'Dean of Leicester Horn. I think their names here that have moved from different schools. Shania O'Dean, I think, used to be Aline Nussford, and someone else I saw, Lelani Haddock, I think she used to be Foundation. That's right. The movement of athletes.
Second of the 2 in the pentathlon about to get underway. And let's quickly check in with Carol also.
I'm here, and just having a look at some of the parents and guardians who have come out to support. You can see them. Some of them have on their foundation, St. Michael, Lodge School, others fully kitted out almost. So this is also a part of what BSAC and even...
Mr. Jagdeo said yesterday his party cannot support the contents of this letter sent to the president by the GCOM chairman. He feels without house-to-house registration, the elections can be held. Mr. Jagdeo also said the more than $3 billion being requested by the chairman of GCOM would not be needed if the house-to-house registration process is done away with. And that's your OCM Regional News. Have a good afternoon.
Tracking the latest at 12 noon comes through the kind compliments of Barbados Light and Power. Electricity powering our nation's progress since 1911. And on the line, head of news at Starcom Network, Mr. Stetson Bad.
Hi, good afternoon to you, Ronnie. Well, of course, fabulous to be on more mostly marathon 5.5-hour-long budget presentation, but it's attracting mixed reaction from a number of sectors, as well as from the general public. For instance, the Chamber of Commerce has expressed support for the budget measures, as has the Hotel and Tourism Association. The Acting General Secretary of the NEBW, Delcia Burke, for instance, she saw some positive, especially the tax breaks for certain categories of workers. But would have liked to see pensioners also get a tax ease. Food farmer Wayne Clark, he's also a board member of the BAS, and he thinks food and livestock farmers will take a hit from the increased commercial water rate. Louisa Ward, tax partner of the financial services firm KPMG, she published a budget analysis this morning, but she agrees with the Prime Minister that it's best for Barbados to take the bitter medicine now in order to achieve recovery as quickly as possible. So we'll have a range of budget reaction for you. And outside of the budget, we also hear that NUPW believes it's time to have armed guards at the polyclinics. The behavior nowadays is getting so bad and so unruly at the polyclinics. It may be time for armed guards. That's coming up in the lunchtime edition of the latest from the Starcom Network News. Stetson Babb at the Starcom Network News Center.
Thank you, Stetson. And tracking the latest at noon came to you with the kind compliments of Barbados Light and Power. Electricity powering our nation's progress since 1911. The Barbados Light and Power Company wants you to be safe while using the roads of Barbados. Here are some reminders. When you see caution signs, please pay attention and slow down. Cones and directional signs are positioned to keep you and Light and Power's crews safe. Think safety first. Safety always. The team at Light and Power encourages you to be safe on the road today. We're standing by to bring you the network news with the compliments of Flo.
Fill up on a Monday, fill up on a Tuesday, fill up on a Wednesday, fill up any day of the week with KFC's $12.50 Fill Up Genius menu. No joke meals, but fill-in meals, hearty meals, loads of value, everyday meals. So when you're looking for value, we've got the choices. KFC's $12.50 Fill Up Genius menu. Fill up today. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Anywhere you wanna go, anything you wanna do, come on in and talk to us. We can make your dreams come true. Loans for anything. Car, house, or land.
Do it now.
We put you in the driver's seat.
Consolidated Finance. Call us today.
We put you in the driver's seat.
The Solar Dynamics Temperature Guaranteed Hot Water System has made Barbados #1 in the world in solar water heated thermal performance per thousand. Now you can get this world-famous solar hot water system at up to 45% discount. Yes, Solar Dynamics
Dynamics celebrates its amazing 45 years of innovative growth and sustainability and offers you new world-class technologies, prizes and surprises. Get in on this historic celebration. You will save up to 45% on the new technology Solar Dynamics hot water system with guaranteed temperature performance and guaranteed service response within 5 days. The Solar Dynamics hot water system, acknowledged internationally as one of the world's best. It's guaranteed hotter and lasts longer than any other. And that's true. Call Solar Dynamics 425-1540. It's the very best.
Peoples, the Barbados Secondary School Athletic Championship is back, people. That's right, BSAC is back. And the stadium, the National Stadium is back too. Zone meets $15 daily, March 12, 30, 40, man, 15. And the finals, $25 in the VIP. And stand C and D, $20. And the finals is on the 21st and 22nd of March. You can get season tickets for $100. Get your tickets from Salt 6 Road, Salt Maurice, and Sunblock Rock, and Cave Shepherd. BSAC is back.
By popular demand, the Barbados Reggae Festival and Fast 7 Star present the Melgate Vintage Reggae Show and Dance, Tuesday, April 30th, night before the holiday, Kensington Oval, Barbados. Doors open at 7 p.m., showtime 9 p.m., featuring Judy Belcher, George Nooks, Mikey Spice, Splash Band, Admiral Tibbet, DJ Lil Rick, and Barrington Levy. Hosted by Admiral Nelson. Get your $80 tickets from the official box offices. The Melgate Vintage Reggae Show and Dance. Tuesday, April 30th, the night before the holiday. Kensington Oval, Barbados. Stay connected. Follow Barbados Reggae Festival and Fast 7 Star on IG or Facebook.
Are you ready for a super deal? Well, the Berger Paints Decor Center, Standard Millhouse, Cane Garden, St. Thomas has got what you need in quality paint at great prices. Get 15% off premium paints this Sunday only. You'd better get there, cause this deal will only last from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. For more information, call 41 Paint. Berger Paints, for lasting beauty and protection.
From our very first smile, each and every time, all of your dreams are the reason why we put you first. 'Cause you are first. You are first priority. For citizens, we'll always be the ones who put you first. For citizens, helping you achieve your dreams. That's us. When you have a dream that matters most, what we do is put your dreams first. For citizens, stability, financial strength for all the families. For citizens, dependability, we're helping make your dreams reality.
For citizens, we put you first.
This is network news from Flow. Brought to you by Flow. Only one network is reliable. Built, ready, and proven. One-of-a-kind connection is how we flow.
Get the bundle that keeps you and your loved ones connected, no matter where you are. Sign up for Flow's Prime Bundle with over 160 channels. Get unlimited local calls, plus 300 international minutes, and get $25 off for 3 months. Or over 170 channels from the Blaze Bundle, and enjoy a $10 savings for 3 months. Bundle your home phone, internet, and Flow and save on everything with Flow. Terms and conditions apply. Visit discoverflow.co for more.
This week on Network News from Flow, we continue the conversation about the Fair Trading Commission's standards of service, and we speak with Xavier Jeffrey, Manager of Customer Services at C&W Business. Xavier, it's always great to connect with you, and even more special this time as you've recently made a transition within the company to Manager Customer Services on the B2B side. But what that means is that you're perfectly positioned to help us continue our conversation about the Fair Trading Commission's standards of service. Now, can you please tell us what the standards of service mean to the company, its customers, and of course the local telecommunications industry on a whole?
Thanks, Alan. The standards of service really represent a framework that outline the minimum standards for quality, customer service, and reliability that we're supposed to meet for our customers. So the standards of service really allow our customers to have an expectation and to hold us accountable in the event that the expectation is not met.
And I know the Fair Trading Commission's standards relate only to fixed line services, but the company has adopted a policy where they've extended those standards for their entire portfolio of products and services.
Yeah, so we're absolutely committed and dedicated to being able to deliver service to our customers at a very high level. And as a result of that, it would be irresponsible for us to only look at fixed line services in how we deliver these services. So what we've done is, like you said, we've taken these standards and we've decided to apply it to every line of business so that at a minimum, customers know what to expect. And as a business, we can say to our customers, this is what good looks like.
So how do you track these metrics? Do you use any tools, so to speak?
There are a number of standards of service, but what comes to mind at short notice are three in particular in terms of metrics. So we have our mean time to repair, and what that looks at is when you have a fault on your service, how long do we take to fix it? We have the mean time to install. Once you come in to apply for a service with us, how long does it take for us to get that service installed and working? And then we have our NPS score, which looks at how satisfied you are with our business and with the service that we're delivering. And what we've seen is that there's been a major improvement over the last year for all of those metrics across the board. We know that in the past, we messed up, but as a business, we've taken a conscious decision to fix that. So we're not at the end of the line as yet, but we're working towards improving it, and we can see the improvement.
And that's not just from a local perspective, because you were telling me that it's across the Caribbean wide for Flow.
Correct. So as you may know, that we have contact centers in Jamaica and Trinidad. And as a business, like I said, we're dedicated to this promise to deliver excellent customer service to our customers. So we're required, and we mean we have to do this at all channels. So whether a customer comes into a retail store, whether they visit our customer experience center at Windsor Lodge, or even call into one of our contact centers, we have to make sure that the level of service that they receive across the board is standard and is of excellent quality.
Xavier, thank you so very much. That was Xavier Jeffrey, Manager of Customer Services at C&W Business. And as a reminder, you can get in touch with Flow 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by calling toll-free 1-800-804-2994 for all your service-related queries. Flow is also on Instagram and Facebook, and you can also visit the company's website at www.discoverflow.co for more information. I'm Alan Harris for Flow Network News.
Get the bundle that keeps you and your loved ones connected, no matter where you are. Sign up for Flow's Prime Bundle with over 160 channels. Get unlimited local calls, plus 300 international minutes, and get $25 off for 3 months. Or over 170 channels with the Blaze Bundle, and enjoy a $10 savings for 3 months. Bundle your home phone, internet, and Flow Evo, and save on everything with Flow. Terms and conditions apply. Visit discoverflow.co for more.
From the volleyball court to bodybuilding stage, gold medalist Shakira Dublin has conquered them all. In the March issue of Better Health, the Femme Fatale Fitness speaks about her journeys, challenges, and successes. Also in this issue, find out about the health benefits of garlic, learn how color can boost your mood, and read how testosterone levels can affect men's health. All this and more in the March edition of Better Health magazine. Pick up your copy at Nation Outlets island-wide or call 430-5504 to subscribe. Better Health, better you.
By popular demand, the Barbados Reggae Festival and Fast 7-Star present the Malgate Vintage Reggae Show and Dance, Tuesday, April 30th, the night before the holiday. Kensington Oval, Barbados. Doors open at 7 p.m. Showtime 9 p.m. Featuring Judy Boucher, George Nooks, Mikey Spice, Splash Band, Admiral Tibbet, DJ Low Rick, and Barrington Levy. Hosted by Admiral Nelson. Get your $80 tickets from the official box offices. The Malgate Vintage Reggae Show and Dance. Tuesday, April 30th, the night before the holiday. Kensington Oval, Barbados. Stay connected. Follow Barbados Reggae Festival and Fast 7-Star on IG or Facebook.
You've played the online game. Now you can scratch, mark, and win with Express Cash, the new instant scratch game, and win up to $40,000. With 6 draws in each ticket, there's so many ways to win. Get your $5 Express Cash. Instant tickets from Barbados lottery agents island-wide.
Barbados Lottery.
Jabez House is a haven of hope and an empowerment for female sex workers, facilitating their transition process through educational and vocational training. All she needs is an opportunity. You can help. As we celebrate International Women's Day in the month of March, we ask you to join Jabez House in a commitment to making a real difference in real lives. Any contribution you can make will go a long way in leaving an indelible mark on the life of a woman and her children. Please contact us at 256-4615 or email us at jabezhouse@ymail.com to learn more.
Usually seen around garbage or in cold, damp areas, rats carry diseases such as leptospirosis and hantavirus. These diseases can be transmitted to humans through cuts on the skin or by consuming food or water contaminated with urine from rats. While anyone can be infected, farmers, vets, meat handlers, and sewer workers are at greater risk. Risk of infection can be minimized by wearing protective clothing, washing and showering thoroughly after exposure to contaminated water or soil, and covering cuts with waterproof dressings. Remember, rats may have a small bite, but they are a big threat.
A message from the Barbados Government Information Service.
Live coverage of the 2019 Barbados Secondary School Athletic Championships, coming to you with the kind compliments of ICBL. ICBL, always there when you need us most. West India Waterproofing. Remember, waterproofing means us. Telephone 271-4933. Frontline Trading, quality construction products, superior sales support. Rotoplastics Barbados Limited.
These measures were fair and aimed to encourage confidence in the economy.
The moves on the issuance of personal income tax refunds all through 2011 from 2011 through 2016 from July 1st are welcomed. This injection of cash into the economy is sure to provide some welcome relief to consumers who have hitherto endured increased taxation and other inflationary type concerns, thus improving consumer confidence. In addition, the moves on VAT refunds are likely to be well received, as these too will improve the confidence of commercial interests in the taxation system in Ireland. At the Chamber, we expressed some concern that a number of the capital projects for the long-run growth required to sustain the recovery efforts were delayed. We're extremely pleased, therefore, that in addition to the start of key capital projects, such as the Sadcor Retirement Village, the Hyatt Samrost Castle, Old Caribbean Hotel property, refurbishment of the Blue Horizon Hotel, Crewman's retail, hardware, and so on, that the government has chosen to look at growth for its people.
But Mr. Prescott also expressed concern about the increase in property taxes. Meantime, the Chief Executive Officer of the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association, Senator Rudy Grant, says they are satisfied that government has not increased the VAT on rooms to 15% as was recently touted. Mr. Grant was speaking this morning as the association held its first breakfast meeting for the year. He called on members to share the burden of the tax.
But I have to say that it is very important that the traditional accommodation players are not the only ones who are being asked to share the burden. While we are satisfied that the VAT has not increased to 15% and that Prime Minister has agreed to introduce a VAT of 10%, we believe that it is very important to ensure that all those who are functioning as tourism enterprises play their part.
Senator Rudy Grant. The financial services firm KPMG this morning published a budget analysis. Its tax partner, Louise Ward, says she agrees with the Prime Minister that it's best for Barbadians to take the bitter medicine now in order to achieve recovery as quickly as possible.
I think the impact will be both positive and negative. We do a snapshot, we see reductions in personal tax, but on the flip side, we see increases in the base with the VAT implementation. So I think we give in one place and we take in the other. I certainly think it requires our support. We recognize this is a time of austerity, I think, and we have to be able to support some of the initiatives. Nobody wants to lose the 2-to-1 peg that we have. Nobody wants to be under a program with the international authorities in the long run, as some countries are. So if these measures are somewhat short to medium term, then let us fight the bitter pill. According to the PM, stay on the antibiotics and hope that the out will be one that's positive for all of Barbados.
Louisa Ward of KPMG, the Acting General Secretary of the National Union of Public Workers, Delcia Burke, saw some positives, especially a tax break for certain categories of workers, but would have also liked to see pensioners get a tax ease.
There are some areas that have had it for years because the service near the bottom of the ladder and at the bottom of the ladder will receive an ease, and for that we are grateful. The ones who do not know their tax will get an increase in the reverse tax credit, and we are happy about that. My disappointment though is that we didn't hear anything for the pensioners. We have allowed retirement to business, and we would have liked to see them get some sort of ease. We feel that pensioners should not pay tax.
The Acting General Secretary of the National Union of Public Workers, Delcia Burke, in the lunchtime edition.
In association with the CIBC First Caribbean.
Food crop farmer Wayne Clark of Manor Farms, and who's also a board member of the Barbados Agricultural Society, he expects food and livestock farmers to take a hit from the increased commercial water rates announced in last night's budget.
If the people have to rely on the Barbados Water Authority to water their crops, and they have to pay the rate plus the commercial amount, the water bill becomes horrendous. The chicken producers, when the tax went up, some of them had their water rate went up between $12,000 to $16,000. They're not going to get any more money for the chicken. The money is not recoverable for everybody. Just takes a hit when the water rate is going to go up.
Food crop farmer Wayne Clark, meantime among both public service vehicle operators and commuters, the reaction to the hiking bus fares was mixed.
People in some homes, pretty sure good day. Let me look for a better way to get their road down back here. Oh, look above the lift. Okay, who's so good? Things about work. It can hurt a lot of people, but it can be better off the transport system and less trouble.
Good work, man. I feel like 2 hours too long. So then we're going to be on for good news to it. Just be very technical, good news too. I used to mind travel on the bus. I don't get it work, I get on speed, man.
Commuters and operators reacting to the increase in bus fares. The National Union of Public Workers thinks it may be time to place armed guards at polyclinics. Union officials were meeting today with the Health Ministry after nurses at the Winston's Top Polyclinic at Gemmis Lane walked off the job yesterday over security concerns, forcing the facility to be closed for the rest of the day.
Our officer is meeting with the Ministry of Health today to discuss that issue. What we have to do is people questioning the polyclinic, and we're running to the polyclinic with noise and other records. The security is not adequate to deal with that because we have security guards who are issued with a baton. What everybody in polyclinic is in danger when those people come here. But these are patients who come to the polyclinic and we are going to have to look at some other form of security. I don't know if it would have to be policemen. I don't know if it would have to train and arm these security guards properly. But it certainly cannot continue as they are because security guards, if you only have a baton and somebody comes rushing with a car, they're still going to run.
Delcia Burke of the NEPW. Britain's Prime Minister Theresa May says she sincerely hopes the UK will leave the European Union with a deal, and she is still working on ensuring Parliament's agreement. She's in Brussels for an EU summit where she'll try to persuade the other 27 countries to delay the UK's exit beyond March 29th. And the former Brazilian President Michel Temer has been arrested in Sao Paulo as part of a massive corruption investigation. Mr. Temer, a 78-year-old lawyer who served as president from 2016 to 2018, is being investigated in several cases. while more than 70 people are reported to have died after a ferry sank in the Tigris River in Iraq's city of Mosul. Our top stories. Prime Minister Mia Mormot's budget presentation attracts mixed reaction from a number of sectors, as well as from the general public. The Chamber of Commerce expresses support for the budget, as does the Hotel and Tourism Association, but food crop farmers expect to take a hit from the increased commercial water rates. And in other news, the NUPW says behavior at polyclinics has become so unruly, it may be time to arm the guards. In the lunchtime edition of the latest from Starcom Network News, Starcom Network, a member of the OCM Group. I'm Stetson Babb. Good afternoon.
The lunchtime edition of the latest came to you in association with the CIBC First Caribbean.
To create something special, we cherish the experience that brings the result. It isn't always smooth sailing, but that's the beauty of it. Because through experience and the help of knowledgeable partners, we learn and grow together. And we dream bolder dreams for the future, confident that your passion and our expertise will bring an ever bright tomorrow. ICBL, always there when you need us most.
Burger King got king deals. Everything's still $10 and 40 cents. That's the deal. Monday to Sunday.